Mega fun and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Adrian, Garrison, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer. Welcome back to the third episode this week of Dol Amroth. Episode 16, I want to say. We continue our fight. First thing to say, just do excuse me if there's any background noise. It is just too hot in the United Kingdom at the moment to not have that window open. So there might be some background noise from the road and things like that. But anyway, we are here. We are alive. Things are going sort of all right. As has been suggested by, I believe, Wolferson. So what I am going to do is return to the original plan. Now that Gondor has dealt with the Ardenaim, at least to a point, we might have to ferry some troops over there, and that is still on the back of my mind. I do want to do that. What we're going to do is defend Lynn here and push out against Mordor. Gondor need more help. We can hold Cand, no trouble. Cand can send everything they've ever got, and although it will mean a lot of battles, it will at least allow us to divert some troops to help Gondor reclaim. Because if Mordor really starts steamrolling, which granted they are doing, then it will spell our doom. A key point of that is going to be trying to get an alliance with Isengard, who currently we should have no trouble getting an alliance with, because Isengard are enemies of Enedwaith, who we have no relations with, and they're allied to Dunland, who we have no relations with. Dunland has no relations with anything Gondor related either, and of course neither does Isengard. Enedwaith have no relations with Gondor either, so there's a chance that we can secure an alliance. Now that doesn't preclude Isengard from attacking Gondor, and they might do that because they're backstabbing bastards, quite literally in the case of Grima. But if we can get them an alliance with us, it's more likely to see them then attack Mordor as our ally. And if Isengard can throw their might into Mordor, this campaign just might turn on its heel. But for now, we are at an end turn, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. But otherwise, it's just so up and down, this campaign. Oh dear. And as has been pointed out, yes, I know Isengard do border Gondor, and forgive me, that was just my poor phrasing. Isengard don't border Gondor in the east, which is where it would have been worse, because Gondor would have absolutely lost everything. In the west, Isengard, of course, do border Gondor between Gund and this region here, which I can't remember the name of. And yes, I'm well aware of that, but in the west, it's not as much of a concern. Now, something else that does stand us in good stead is that both me and Gondor are enemies of the Ardenaim. We are, in fact, the only enemies of the Ardenaim. The Ardenaim are allied to Enedwaith. Enedwaith are enemies of Isengard and Dunland. There's a chance, therefore, that we can form a sort of united front of Gondor, Dol Amroth, and Isengard, of all people, allied against the Ardenaim and Enedwaith. We shall see. Now, at this time, we haven't forgotten anything. We can just go straight on. I don't regret my decision in not save scumming. I don't like to save scum. The whole point of my channel is, the point of the channel is to sell Divide and Conquer and to enjoy Lord of the Rings content with you all. But aside from that, it's to show that you don't necessarily have to play these games as an absolute fanatic and you can still win them. You don't have to be a min-maxing genius. You don't have to even pay that much attention. And you can still generally pull it off. And to save scum would fly in the face of that. I made that mistake. I need to live with it. And we have done, and we've managed to claw it back primarily because the Ardenaim were ridiculously moronic and put their entire army into a single rickety boat that we were able to just sink. That moment, I have thought of that moment often in the past few days since it happened, and I'm just overwhelmed with joy that that was a situation we were able to cook up. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But in our plans then, someone's going to have to stay here in Lynn here, and oh, it's building. Oh, fantastic. All right, we just need to hold it for 5 turns, and then we can at least upgrade that. We want to try and, of course, put the money that we now have into making money, but also into getting more troop recruitment. It's a fine balance we need to try and strike now between making money and being able to train everything. Now, our primary recruitment centre is Dol Amroth, and we will continue to make it so. So the Royal Hall will be next so that we get another unit recruitment slot, which takes us up to 6, which is fantastic. Many people have probably said this before, but upkeep, I don't know why, this is just one of those bizarre gamer quirks, but upkeep stacks. So the Tirithayar doesn't give me upkeep, but the fortress does. Recruitment slots 2, number of free upkeep 2. The Royal Hall, if we were to build it, gives free upkeep 4, so that obviously makes 6. So that would give you 6 free upkeep. However, recruitment slots, it takes the highest number, and that is it. So you'll note the Tirithayar gives you 4, the fortress gives you 2, at the bottom 2 there, and the Royal Hall would give 6. So 6 would then be the number. I don't know why they decided to make upkeep stack, but recruitment not stack. I don't know their thinking behind that. I can't comment. It seems odd to me, but then they are very small. But so that's just something to bear in mind. The Royal Hall gives us the greatest recruitment in Dol Amroth for the longest time.
Awaiting your command.
Right. We need another general, don't we? I've mentioned it, and people have commented. I don't know why these are wigging out. I don't know what that problem is, but yeah, that's a minor point. Elfir has now died as well. He's got a different death battle portrait. That's interesting. Our great Prince Barracks died some time ago. Prince again Angelimir. Oh, and look, Camerathor has turned into a woman. I honestly have no idea why that's doing that. It's some sort of odd UI bug. Beleg will come of age very soon. He's only a year away. Faldir is 2 years away. Faldir. And Celefinthor is quite away. They're 16, they come of age, obviously. But that's 3 family members. What we could do, as people have pointed out, with either recruiting an actual general, which we can do. I think we probably should. Right. Because you're not going to have a general then, because we need Adrian to... What to do? Well, the pikes and the guardians and every archer that you can take. Oh, and take the javelins as well. You all go to Lynn here. Oh, speed up. Falvin, you go to Lynn here, and Hisalvan, no, you go with Adrihil. Adrihil, you've now got a pathetic army. One that's not going to do out at all. Have you got those 2 coming through as well? Oh, no, we've got those 2 coming through as well. That's 4 in the fort. Is everywhere building something? Because we're going to make 5,000 gold coins, so we can get more. Now, Etheland, I don't want you to be a recruitment hub. You're just too far away. It wouldn't be worth our time. We could turn you into... Oh, the Great Roads would be the best, really, wouldn't it? Trade 614, buildings 100. Trade would go up to 914. It'd give us 300 gold coins. It would take a long time to pay for itself. I don't think that's worth it, really. What about the Merchant's Wharf? 716 increase with an extra 100 in there. But it is half the price. That's not too bad. I think the Merchant's Wharf will probably be where we go for. Have we got all the... Oh, yeah, look, we've got all the way up to a guild house. That's the top of those lines, isn't it? Master Builders. That's the tippity top. I think we will go with the Merchant's Wharf for now. Catheland. Then we need trade rights. We need trade rights. Oh, it's the time, isn't it? Oh, we don't have any money.
My lord.
Right. Isengard.
Is there something I can do?
Are we already trading? Oh, we're trading already. I can't ally with you. Why can't I ally with you? That is bizarre. You're allied to Dunland and you're enemies of Enedwyth and the Independent Realms, as am I.
Farewell, then.
I'm allied to Gondor, but they're not at war with anyone that you're at war with. Why can't we ally, Isengard? Is someone dead that we were allied to? No, no one's died. Oh, but it must be. I must have been allied. Rohan, of course. Oh, bugger. We can't ally with Isengard ever because we're allied to Rohan and Rohan are dead. Damn, and blast and damn. Right, so all our hopes with Isengard then have just been thrown out the window. So that's a pain.
Captain of Gondor.
There'll be more Candish armies over there. There always are. I could really do with... Although actually that doesn't really matter if they hold that. It gives us a blocker from Mordor from the north, doesn't it?
Maintain order.
Adriel, you're going to need some troops. Wardens are definitely... Oh, pikemen, hello. Seaward footmen. Knights of the Tirithayar. Ah, look at the roster that you can get from here. Can't retrain those yet. We get Athelian Rangers in Dol Amroth as well. That's pretty good. Pretty handy. We've got those 2 coming through. Adriel then, for now, just do go and attack that. You can always run away. Mordor don't like me. That's really annoying about... Yes. And there's nothing I can do. There's no cheats I can do. Oh, well, console commands. that I can force Rohan. I can break that alliance with Rohan. There's nothing. No, there isn't anything I can do. Oh, that's so annoying. It scuppers all of our plans. All of our plans. Dunland,
Yes,
were you at war with
Without question.
Rohan?
I shall
I think
continue
if memory serves, they might have just brokered peace just before the end. Have to find out. Right, the general that's training over there will take 3 turns, but they're going to then come across and defend Lynn here. Oh, Amrothian squires, get them out of the garrison.
Merging armies, my lord.
Yeah, that's reasonably good. We could do with more archers in that garrison.
My lord. Orders.
Otherwise, though... Oh, look, 2 more. Move them through. Keep moving everyone down. Let's get the armies to the front lines. Oh, that's so annoying. Why is that a feature in this game? Why is that a feature in this game? It's not a feature, is it? It's an overlooked bug that, again, was never fixed. It just blows your mind, doesn't it? How these... Does like, no one playtest these things? Did no one just go back to them and say, oh, when an ally dies, you can't then ally anyone that they were at war with? It's very frustrating. And I can't break my alliance with Rohan. Because, of course, they're dead. So you can't do... And there is something, I think, either... I don't know if it's DCI or Heirs of Elendil. There's a mod that has done some sort of script which does cancel alliances when nations die. But I don't know who it is. If we withdraw from that, is Kilich going to be able to get to us? Almost certainly.
We must yield.
Yes. Oh, so all of those troops are dead. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Fall back.
Pull away into Mordor's
Let us
territory.
set up camp here.
That's not the end of the world. Oh, look, there literally is Mordor.
Awaiting your command.
Oh, yeah, 750 gold coins if we go to Moria. Yeah, we can do that on our way
Your
through.
orders. Yes. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Benin is under siege. That's Pelagia.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Maintain order.
Right, I'm not too concerned about it. It's just a shame that the Seaward Lancers all died, but everything else Adrian had was nothing, really.
Ready your weapons. Forward.
Right, we'll send you back.
Onward.
Your army is being trained as we speak. Itheland did not build because Dol Amroth trained all of its recruitment options. 2 turns until they finish. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. We'll be able to build muster an army from Dol Amroth. So yes, the Royal Hall is imperative. Let's get those 6 recruitment slots through and get them through sharpish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 extra is always 1 extra. Never knock it. Now, if Mordor are that close and they're in Brethil and they're at Pelagia, then Gondor can't focus on the Ardenaim and they're going to come back. I think we're going to have to send some troops over. I just don't see there's anything else that can be done.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
The army that's going to train here, then. So Adrian, you're going to. Oh dear.
Marchmen.
Oh dear. Right, cavalry there. You aren't going to want to be on the front lines then. So move that lot forward. Move the cavalry back.
As you wish.
And you head to Lynn here.
By your command.
And the army musters.
Forward.
You still make good money because most of the army just died. Well, even if we lose, at least we had good fun. Isn't that right, everyone? Gobel Tolfalas, stronghold. You're being besieged by a Variag navy. Mercenary cog, by any chance?
I am your foe.
Almost certainly. You can't really give me anything here. You can get a Numenorian armourer. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? You can't upgrade either yours because you're going to be... you could get some communal farming in, I suppose, and start trying to help you boost your wealth as well. Although, actually, you're quite close to the front. Yeah, let's start turning you into a military location. And I think we should sail an army over here to take these 2 provinces, because then if we've got them, we can at least use them for the war effort.
Awaiting your command.
Oh, dear. So that's what we're going to do. Adriel is going to hold at Lynn here. Adriel is going to have to hold Candish army after Candish army. And hope that Gondor can stave off Mordor with all of Gondor's might tuned on Mordor. One hopes they might do something. And then we can sail an army down to finally deal with the Ardenaim. We need to just put a stop to them. we've got a brief window of opportunity where we can send our army out, and then we can obviously hot tail it back and start hitting Mordor, because that's what we need to do. Can's just not a problem. This campaign hangs on a knife edge. If Isengard attacks Gondor, it is absolutely over. Like there is just no way. Our only hope is for Gondor to stay strong and survive, and I'm just not sure that they're going to do that.
We are besieged.
Oh, the Ardenheim have come. Oh, Pelagia has fallen. Oh no, it really is now just a ticking clock.
Ready your weapons.
Owners of the fleet!
That's right, fool. And the grapples and prepare to war.
Yes,
We
die
are
now.
victorious.
Little bastard. Aha, Lord Beleg, faction heir, welcome. Welcome, sir, welcome. You are going to lead the great fleet on its journey. Which would be good. It'll be very nice. We should be very grateful. Forces here. Let's just chuck in a Gondor cavalry militia and take both of you out as well.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
So you're going to head to that fort, and the two units that were in it, which are those two, are going to head over here, where Adrian is going to meet up with them.
March, men.
And we'll attack the Kaddish army in a moment.
My lord.
You and you.
Orders.
Where's best to send you? Probably to that fort, actually, because then you can get to the boat. Or you can get to the boat in a turn at the moment anyway, so no, just stay where you are. Send the pikes with you. Ah, the pikes probably can't get to the boat in a turn. That was probably not a great idea. That's right. It's just preparing for the free upkeep. Just trying to maximise free upkeep. Lord Beleg has come of age, and he's... Oh, hang on. He came of age. Ah, fantastic. Lord Beleg, well done. The son of a governor and some money. Beleg takes to the field. Otherwise, that's everything. Ah, so the gentleman that's about to train in here is just a secondary a backup. That's fine. We can accept that. Right, so we are to attack Khand then. Oh no, Gondor keeping up the pressure. Come on, Gondor. Come on, you can do it.
My lord, what is it you wish to discuss?
Oh, we can't do anything with
No,
Dun.
we cannot agree to this now. Very well. Good day to you.
They were at war with Rohan.
Without question. Stopping here.
I mean, Isengard might go to war with Mordor of their own volition, but I highly doubt it, because Mordor are now the most powerful nation. Mordor are the military, production, population, and overall most powerful nation. And I am the 25th military and 21st in population, 24th, 25th, 24th. So basically I'm the worst nation in the game at the moment. Which is good to know, isn't it?
Captain of Gondor.
Do we want to attack with Adrian or do we want to attack with the reinforcements? Let's attack with
Waiting
Adrian.
your command. Quell this evil.
Hello, Kilich. He's got Variag Lancers, 2 units of them now. He's got Wind Riders of Khand. He's got Variag Horse Archers as opposed to Raiders, although he's got a unit of Raiders. 2 units, in fact. Some more Wind Riders. The army is now starting to filter out the trash and bring Khandish strength with it.
Let them have it.
We will still win. We will outnumber them. We outnumber them, and we will still win. But we'll start taking more losses now. Their forces are getting better. If we can coax them into charging across the bridge, though, that would be handy. Because, of course, they are standing on a bridge at the moment. Oh. Wait for our reinforcements to come in. Have faith in the silver tree. Alright, we'll move a bit further forward, but if we start getting shot, we better know we're backing out of there. You guys aren't going to be of any use at all, so run yourselves up there. You can't run because you're in that. Are you in the field yet? No. Come on, you're the general. You should be the first in. Ah, no, they are going to stand and shoot us. Alright, pull everyone back. Come on, Pikes. Get in the damn game.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
There we are.
Let's pray it remains as such.
Right, now we did attack them, which does, of course, suggest we have to cross that bridge. And it does seem like they are going to make us do that. Oh, how I hate thee. How I hate every single thing about you, Cad. We don't have the luxury of sitting and waiting. We are going to get shot by damn near everything on that side of the bank. 4 units of horse archers lined up there. And some javelin men. How to storm across a bridge. You can't storm across a bridge. It's certain death. I was really hoping they'd come for us. Let's run you over there. Let's try and sort of bait them into coming. See if we can. If we can bait them into coming. So we'll have you guys ready to burst forward. Oh, what button am I pressing? Shift. Likewise, you guys ready behind. Adrian and those more sword and board based units. Right, archers, I'm offering you up as a bit of a sacrifice. Actually, can you, if you pull back to there, can you shoot them? Come on. Oh, come on! Move! Two can play at the sitting on one side of the bank and shooting at you tactic. We shall gladly oblige. Not too bothered about the timer, to be honest. If we lose, it'll be unless we lose a large portion of our army, it'll be a draw. So I'm not too bothered if that runs down. Of course, we've got so many anti-cavalry units that actually forcing our way across a bridge is probably quite a good way to fight. But we just need to drop most of these infantry here before we do that. Alright, let's pull yourselves in so that you're a bit better at actually shooting at people. The enemy is not going to run across, which is what I was hoping they would do. They have, of course, not done that. Don't have any other archers, do we? No. Oh, we've killed 6% of them, that's not bad. That's particularly for Amrothian archers, who are now just rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Fire away. Loose. Alright, well done. Well done. Let's run you up the hill with the others. Get you out of the way. Target this variant. Oh, you only got a volley or two left. Right, and you're done. And away you go as well. Right, now we have no choice. We cross the bridge. I tell you what, send in the cheapest first. Gondor militia, you're going to go forth, and you're, I'm afraid, going to act as a sacrifice, because you're the cheapest and easiest to replenish. Good luck! May the strength of the swan be in the arm of every single one of you. Shields up, you fools! Shields up! Look at this guy. Proud and determined. Dol Amroth will never fall whilst its men fight with the grit and determination of this fellow here, who just ran recklessly into their line. He doesn't give two hoots. Enemies, I hear him cry. What enemies? All he sees are wheat for the shop. Is wheat for the shop, actually. Right, now the archers are firing and I'm targeting them. Let's then send in the guardsmen next. And guardsmen, I'm going to put you into shield wall. Go for it. Go, 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 go. You're gonna... Oh, they're actually doing really well, that Gondor militia. Right, guardsmen, just get through. Just punch your way through. Punch your way through. Disrupt their line. Force their archers to start shooting even more of their own guys. Right, there you go. You're in, you're in, you're in. Now stop doing that and just start attacking things. We don't want to send... I really want their archers to just waste everything on these units, because these are our cheapest and most expendable units. And at the moment, their archers are probably doing as much damage to themselves as they are to us, which is fantastic. So you keep firing all of your arrows. Horse archers, generally speaking, have more arrows than ground infantry, of course. Ah, the Gondor infantry is going down, the militia. Pike is the general for that other army. I don't really want to send him in until we absolutely have to, but he is our best, because then we've just got a load of wardens, actually. The problem is if we just bunch up and just charge everything in, we won't do anything. Nothing will happen. But I think it is probably getting to the point where we send everyone now. We'll send the javelins when we've got a bit more time, because they'll be a target for the archers. Right, speed it up. The pikes are coming to assist. Adrian and the elites are coming in as well. Right, pikes. Pikes down. Burst through. Adrian, give it an iron fist.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
The men of Lasarnik have arrived. Gondor militia has all died. The cavalry appears to have run out of arrows. Ah, yes, it's all on. Right, send in the javelins.
Our ally lies dead. Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
Yes, I'm sure they probably will. If Adriel dies, then
the battle is very
the campaign
much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
is kind of a done deal, isn't it? Javelins next. Come on, throw at something. Nice. Fantastic. Pull out. Next. Got a bit more room. Oh, no, stay where you are. Run. Next javelin unit, here we come.
The enemy are badly blooded.
Garreg Lancers.
They have
Oh, we're
lost
doing really
half
well
their
now.
men.
We're doing really well now. Now that they don't have their arrow superiority and it's a load of cavalry versus a load of anti-cavalry infantry, the battle swiftly swaps on its head, doesn't it?
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh, Killich is down. Killich is down. Don't be a martyr, Adriel. Do not be a martyr. Oh, Adriel is getting annihilated. Run him away. Get in there and support. Adriel, did you get out yourself? Yes, there he is with his white coat. Cloak. Fantastic. Right, rush everything else in then. But it is over.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We have lost so many troops though. Canada getting so much stronger. And why didn't I stand the army on the bridge to begin with? That was a stupid mistake. But we need more pikes. We've only got a single pike unit in this army.
The enemy army flees the field.
That
This
is
is
not
a
good.
clear victory.
Lost half. They're killing way more than they did before. 270 Amrothian pikemen. Yeah, we just need more pikes. We just need more pikes. We can retrain a certain number of those units at Lynn here itself, though. It does have a barracks. But we definitely need more pikes. Just while this is loading in, I am going to do DCI Last Alliance. I'm not good with the comment section, I have to say. When I've said things numerous times and people ignore them, it winds me up no end. But people there have been about 3 or 4 comments that have just said, why aren't you just doing the DCI campaign like you promised? And even though I said it wouldn't be until next week, but let's just ignore that. I will be doing DCI next week. I hope to pre-record the first 5 episodes over the next couple of days. I'm not going to give you an installation video because I understand somebody named King Athelstan, one of the users on Total War Center, has already recorded an installation video, and so I will simply link to his. But I will do a little overview of the general time period and what I can glean from the game. After, I'll probably record a campaign first, get a load of information. I'll record the first sort of 5 episodes or so, get a load of information, and then do a sort of overview of what the campaign is like. Of an overview of the mod itself, focusing on the time period it's based in from a sort of lore angle, and also then just what I've sort of learnt about the mod. And I can talk about key differences between Third Age Total War, DCI, and Divide and Conquer. That's what I plan to do over the next few days, because today is Thursday, the 25th of June, and I have today and tomorrow off of work, booked off as holiday. Woohoo! So I can do them then. See, we definitely need to improve. Oh, we're going up to a town hall, which means we can get the next tier of barracks. Yes, when we get to a large town, we can get the barracks up.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
No, Andrew, you're going to go in there. Right, your Seaward Lancers, your Seaward Spearmen. No, the Seaward. We'll just take the Lancers back.
Yes.
Move those on the next turn.
Today, my lord. Ready your weapons.
How much free upkeep do we get in Lynn here? Only 2. What I will do is probably actually stand the army on the bridge. So as each unit trains, like them, for example, have already retrained, so go and stand in his army. You guys can't retrain, let's merge you together.
Your will, my lord. Your will, my lord. Yes.
We'll probably leave...
Armies, my lord.
What is retraining? You 3 are retraining. Oh, we can train a unit of them. We can train a unit of them. Might as well. Units are units. But we could really do. It's such a damn shame Lynn here is not a castle. I'm very tempted as well in the general plan of helping Dol Amroth out would be to swap Lynn here to be a castle rather than a town and make Methrast a town instead. So that your recruitment centre is right on your front line. I think that would help immensely. And it seems to, generally speaking, there's support enough that I am also going to, as I've already mentioned, make Etheland part of Dol Amroth at the start of the game. So you won't have to capture that in future versions anymore either. That should help Dol Amroth out a lot as well. Methras doesn't like us. General unrest. Well, we get a lore bonus from the barracks that we're building in a moment. That'll help, hopefully. Right, another end turn then. Unless the dip back can move. No, he can't.
My lord. Approaching.
Oh, we found a hidden army. I'm really keen on sailing over and attacking the Ardenheim. I want to do that as soon as I can. And we need to improve that bridge army. It's got way too many coastal wardens. Far and away our worst unit. The javelins, yeah, javelins are nice, but they're very difficult to get a good shot off with javelins. And once they finish with those, they are literally our worst unit. Quite literally our worst unit stat-wise. So I really could do with swapping them out. And it's pikes that we want. But we've got 2 more pike units in the forts here north of Methrast that we'll send to the bridge. Oh, Mordor's outside of Fanrelond. It really is now closing down. We need to send an army to stop the Ardenheim so that Gondor can just ignore them and head east. Gondor needs to throw everything at Mordor or they're dead. To be honest, I think they're probably dead. If I'm honest. Oh, hello, Carmen. You've joined us as well. And Lord Belleg has the key to the city. We might as well give that to Carmen.
Captain of Gondor.
There we are. Now he's going to be the next heir. Dol Amroth built its army barracks and is building its royal hall. That's fantastic. I can't retrain any of them. We've got Talon Knights, Seaward Spearmen. Oh, we've started to get real units. Pikemen, yes please. 3 units on those though. That's a long time, isn't it? Oh, Methras built barracks. Which we can put all the money we are making now. Pour that back in to make our forces better. Oh look, Kand are going to help Mordor. Kand, you're allied to Mordor, aren't you? Yeah, there you are. Damn.
Ready your weapons.
Alright, you 3 all retrained. Stand in the army. You head back to Dol Amroth where you can retrain. Oh, you went the north way.
March to exhaustion. Continue
You and you
by your command.
stand in that army.
Merging armies, my lord.
19 of you, 15 of you, 3 of you. You're not going to do anything other than die, so you might as well head home as well.
As you wish.
Get them out.
We'll make camp here. Yes.
You go. You guys. I tell you what, maybe take the squires. No, we don't want to take the squires. It's shaping up to be a bit better. We've got them. We've got the guardsmen. We've got the pikes. We've got another pike unit on the way.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
How long until those pikes? 4 turns. Take those 22. Rather than getting them killed, pop them in there and wait until we can retrain them. Don't bother with that unit now, actually. Coastal Wardens are 500. No, I don't think I will bother with another Coastal Warden unit. Because they're all going to train. What's the army at the moment like? We could send an all-cavalry army into Annulond, couldn't we? I think an all-cavalry army might do it, you know.
Be gone.
They haven't got any generals, and they'll rise up to attack us, won't they? Because we've got Knights of the Two. I'm going to do it. We're going to gamble. We are going to gamble.
Can you not tell friend from foe?
But we don't want to sit in the ship just yet, so instead, everyone go and stand on that port just there.
Awaiting your
And we'll leave behind Carmen.
Ready your weapons.
4 units of cavalry. That's not much, is it?
My lord.
But that will do.
Protect the blood of
I think it
Numenor.
might succeed. If what does the garrison annual actually have? Guardsmen are they're good against cavalry, but the militia, the archers, even the Ardenheim armsmen who are very, very good. They still don't have an innate defense against cavalry. And Gondor cavalry militia are no trouble. And we've got Knights of the Tirith IR. I just think we need to start putting pressure on really quickly. We can't really wait. We're going to wait another turn anyway, because that ship's being retrained, and we don't want to sit in that ship just yet because we won't be able to go anywhere. And we can't risk sailing because we might get killed off by Admiral Morlane there.
My lord, approaching quietly.
Ah, there's Mundamir, their faction leader, with a pitiful garrison. It might be an idea to take that first, actually. And then meet them in the field as they come out. Oh, war declared. Bree and Dunland. No. Come on, Isengard. I won't be able to even bribe Isengard into attacking Mordor.
Yes.
You bring a proposition for my king?
Will you give me 1,500 for that? Oh, I've turned off my number pad. Damn. Now they are going to say, not interested.
I'll leave this for farewell to you.
How many more turns have we got to do that? 3 turns. Right, we can do that. We'll ask for less. We'll get 750 on the next turn. That's fine.
Your will, my lord.
Maintain order.
Turtling is a surefire way to lose these games. And Gondor, stop focusing on the Ardenaim. We have to send that army. We've got to send the army across to attack the Ardenaim, because Gondor just don't understand how to survive a campaign. They just don't know what they're doing. They're getting annihilated by Mordor, and yet they're throwing everything they've got into the west to shut down a pathetic little tiny uprising from the Ardenaim. It's ridiculous. So our army's going to have to go. Now, because our units on foot won't slow down our movement on the sea, we will take the units that have trained in Dol Amroth. So we won't have an all-cavalry army, but cavalry is going to be our primary focus in taking down the AA. But it's just going to be, can we hold off Mordor and Khand whilst also attacking Mordor? And I'm not certain that we can. It's going to be a slog, even if we are able. It's going to be a damn slog. The turns ticking by slowly is a worrying affair.
Ships ready.
What have you actually got?
Can you not tell friend
2
from
Balukazga,
foe?
10 total offense 18, 13 20, 10 15. Oh, does that mean you didn't retrain? No, I think you did. Bjorn's Halls is under attack. We've got the practice range. Now we can get out anyway. This is something I've always thought, which is a bit bizarre. Right, I'm gonna take the just the Seaward Spearmen, because the Tirith Isle Wardens are a pike. They're halberd, sorry, and they will work wonders in Adriel's army. Oh look, if Khand are now actually going to try and help Mordor out, we could perhaps utilize. We could be sneaky.
That's right.
Oh, that's a new Ardenaim navy.
Your will, my lord.
Right, yeah, you two do head up to Adriel. I'll take then the Seaward Footmen.
Joining forces. Let us set up camp here.
And this is what you have to do. Every turn you need to disembark, lest you lose your army. We can't risk losing the army. Oh, we can retrain them.
Orders. By your command. Yes.
Can't retrain either of those yet, no.
Your will, my lord.
And they're going back as
By your
well.
command.
You didn't train. Oh, we make no money now at all. Absolutely no money.
Merging armies, my lord.
All of that free upkeep that we've lost. Oh no, we can't ally with Isengard. I was going to cheese an Isengard army over, attack Mordor standing next to them.
My lord.
Is there
Do the
something
usual.
I can do for you?
I think we'll only get. I think we should get 1,000 though. Yes.
Be thankful, that is all.
Which gives us 750 as well. Oh, the clans of Enedwaith like us. We don't want Enedwaith to like us.
Captain of Gondor.
Now, our navy might be attacked, which means Beleg's going to have to go on foot, but that's not the end of the world. He's only a couple of turns away. Yeah.
Let us set up.
Ships ready.
But Turgon might get attacked.
Your will, my lord.
Right, another end turn then. We should probably move out and help Gondor at Fanmelon. Because that's a lot of enemies. If Fanmelon falls as well, then we're next. Tarnost has a massive garrison though. It seems like Gondor's finally pulling troops back. Why it's taken them this long, I don't know. It'd be just, if there's something that we could do, like if we could get a ceasefire with Khand, That would just change. Oh, they actually took it. Gondor, how are you losing in the auto-resolve? Your troops are so much better than Mordor's. Why is Mordor trash beating Gondor so easily? Adrian's going to have to move out. But then we don't have the forces to divide. We just don't have enough in this campaign. It's just... this campaign. Our Fornos has been rebuilt. Despite the near constant attacks. We get 2,000 gold coins if we take Baradhan.
Awaiting your command. Let us set up camp here.
Alright, there we are. You can make it on your own from there. I think we'll hover the fleet around. And then we can sail you back probably a bit easier. Ah, Linhir upgraded.
Awaiting your command.
Quell this evil!
Quell this evil!
Claim this field.
See, it's just Black Uruk, Sauron's will, Morgul Chosen. There's like it's just there's nothing in there that's really fantastic. There's no great beasts or anything like that, you know.
As you wish.
What's going on? What is going on? Alright, you get you in the fort. Free upkeep from you.
Maintain order.
Oh wow, you dropped that down by 200 gold coins if we take you out of there. You're a fantastic little governor. We'll take you back then, we'll leave you in there. As the units train, we'll move them out. Yeah, no, we've got a lot of retraining. You're building your Royal Hall, aren't you? Yes, that's good as well. That'll give us another free upkeep. We'll go up to 6 free upkeep, hopefully. One more is one more, as we keep saying. An alliance has been announced. Dwarves and Woodland Realm. Couldn't care less about that. Oh dear. We never did build that wharf. We have all that money. We never got that wharf. Right. As you may be able to tell, this episode is going to be a little longer than normal because I'm really keen to at least put a stopper to the Ardenine before we break, because it will be obviously a week before you see this campaign again. So the way that I plan to do it next week is the extra DCI episodes will go up around the Ered Luin episodes. And then moving forward, we'll go back to the 2, 2, and 2 setup that we have been using. So on a Monday and a Wednesday is, say, Ered Luin, and then a Friday and a Monday will be DCI, and then the Wednesday and the Friday of the next week will be Dol Amroth, and then it will continue. So a 2-week little rotation. Welcome, Dwelin. It's you on your own, isn't it? Brilliant. We don't actually have a very good army here. We're massively outnumbered. They've got a general. We've got Adrian. We don't have any cavalry, and our army is almost entirely coastal wardens. I fear I may have moved out too soon. Oh, they've got a lot of orc maulers. But no, an almost entirely ground army. Why have I attacked? I've made a grave error in the time our attack has come, but we're going to have to fight it. If we back away, they'll back away like the 2 squares that they normally do, which is nothing. And then we'll end up having to auto-resolve in order to not get Adrian killed, because if you fight the second battle after you've already run away once, then your general cannot run away. Unless he breaks his morale, but Adrian is unlikely to do that. Right, we got attacked, and so I'm afraid I'm going to cheese it hard, because it's reached that time.
The enemy have brought
in our lives.
men.
Now I know we're down in a dell, but they don't really have any archers, so it doesn't really matter. We've got 2 units of pikes. And I want you both in the front line. Guardsmen. Seaward spears. Although we're a little bit... No, we're sort of at the point where it flattens out, aren't we? We are going to need that line to be a bit wider, though, to get these guys in. New plan. You guys go like that. Because the enemy is coming from that right-hand side, let's put more weight on that side. And let's put Adrian over here to cover there. Ready for orders, sir. And then we've got the Gondor militia, who we will manoeuvre as and when required. Oh, the Gondor general's just run into his death. Dwelin, you handsome man, what are you doing? You're not going to serve the great nation of Gondor by getting yourself killed. But if that is your choice, If that's what you wish to do, so be it. Yep, he's put up absolutely no fight. Oh, he's taking down some archers though, that's nice. He's killing 1% of them. Talon Knights, what a glorious unit you are. This line must hold. Every man must hold. Look, those javelin units don't even fire their javelins, so the enemy's basically on top of them.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Even then, we're probably killing a few of our own with the javelins as well. Oh, that's basically every javelin already thrown. Goodness gracious, they're not very good with the javelins, are they? They don't get many. Burst through, help the pike line survive. We need to kill their general. Where's their general? Being held back by Dweilin. Oh, Adrian, please tell me that wasn't you. Oh no, thank goodness. No, Adrian's at the back here, he's alright. Right, the line. No one is in defensive mode anymore. Charge you guys out. Archers, come and stand a bit closer. Gondor militia, let's get you up there. Need someone to help Adrian and act as a sort of block. Kind of buffer. Oh, archers, how you vex me constantly. I know you're not going to do much, but at least target Sauron's will. Unfortunately, the enemy is going to fight with gusto until the general dies. Dweilin is somehow fighting on. I mean, I don't know if he's the steward of Gondor or something up there, but he's doing very well. Sort of rounded and killed off those maulers.
We must act and halt.
They're almost at 50% of their army. See that by surrounding individual units. We're doing alright. Round and guard coming in. It's the Sauron's will that'll be the trouble. Archers, you've finished, haven't you? Let's get you up here as well. Act as another buffer to Adrian so he doesn't get himself killed. We've got the pikes. The pikes are holding well. And for last pikemen looking fantastic.
Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
Ah, Dweilin died. You served your country well, Dweilin, if a little recklessly. You will be remembered. In honour and in song, as a man of duty and honour. Morgul chosen. Ah, and there's the general. Oh, he's as far away as possible. Dweilin, you've actually succeeded in ensuring the enemy will win. Well, they won't win. I don't think they'll win. It will cost us our entire army, but I don't think they'll win. But with us sort of shepherding Gondor where we want them to go, then we have a real... You guys go over there. Black Uruk archers. Don't chase them down. Get over there and help with those Sauron's will. They're the next strongest unit. All of you surround those Morgul chosen. Yes, got them running. Oh, there's so many units routing, even though the general's alive. Oh, Mordor, you're absolute garbage. All this time I've been calling can trash. How wrong we are. Sauron's will are doing well, though.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
There's only 25 of them left now, mate. They're surrounded on all fronts. Surely they're going to go down. Stun lock them. Stun lock them. They're wavering, shaking, wavering, broken, fighting to the death. Yes. Oh, there were 2 units of them. No, I didn't think there were 2 units of them, were there? Right, who is in this army here? Who is it that charged up there? Oh, it's just the archers. Right, that's all right. Pull into positions.
Almost certain.
Defeat is nowhere near certain. We've killed 68% of the buggers. Two of you might as well just charge in, get yourselves get it done and dusted. Two of those are charging in. Brave lads. Our archers have died. That's not the end of the world. No, they're still going. Chasing down a routing unit of all things. Get those orc archers. I don't know where their general is now. He must be hidden. Or is that him over there? No, that's Black Uruks. Black Uruk archers. Is he in amongst that number then? They have an actual general. I'm not making this up. I don't know where he is. And the enemy doesn't hide. They don't have that ability unless they're in trees. So I don't know where he is. Because that's definitely all Black Uruks. Alright, let's initiate the flank attacks. You're going to need to get over and support those. Loke Gamprim are coming in. Now, Loke Gamprim, I think, are halberdiers. Or are they pikes? No, they're pikes, but there are halberdiers behind them. Oh, 2 units of halberdiers. That's where the fight's going to come. Those Black Uruks are all dying. Morgul Chosen are coming back for more. Ah, yes! He must have been in that number then. So he's dead. Right, we're going to have to operate a policy of surrounding the enemy. It's the only way we're going to kill them now. Adrian's doing well. You're going to be the unit that hits him in the back. But there's Black Uruks.
How our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Oh, the Loke Gamprim have gone down like butter. Dear oh dear, what a terrible unit. And there's a lot of shaken units out in the field, aren't there? And the archers have fought on so well. What a fantastic display from our archers. Don't charge headfirst into those halberdiers. Come and hit these ones so that we can get a flank on those. If you guys could hurry up over there. Pikes turn around. Yeah, and support. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh, look, those halberdiers ran off. They didn't run away, but they ran off. Oh. It has cost our entire army, though, but I don't know. I'm not sure it really matters what we do with this campaign now. I think that our fate has been sealed with Gondor's absolute capitulation.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, we just need more pikes. Get me more pikes. The coastal wardens have actually done rather well. Have you guys one over there? Ah, you basically have. Right, you change up. You guys keep going on whatever's left over there. Ah, and that's the Orc host running away. Then you can take those archers. Ah, yes.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward. We've captured the enemy's general. The battle seems to be swinging in our
We've captured the
favour.
captain.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
Yeah, this is over. Can Adrian stay alive is the question. Our Amphalas pikemen and Amrothian pikemen, if they don't get the top kills, then it's been a travesty.
Behold,
Yes!
our coward. This is
Yes!
a clear victory.
Prince Adriel the Fearless indeed. Dwelin managed to kill 46 enemies, and we killed 2,552. But don't think badly of Dwelin. With 442 kills hailing from the long coast of Amphalas, far in Gondor's western heartlands, which has recently been controlled by the Ardenaim, the Amphalas pikemen make their mark at 442 kills. That's fan-bloody-tastic. That was amazingly well fought by the pikemen. That's what I mean. One pike unit basically won that battle for us. Again, if we could just get more of them. I think Amphalas pikemen are ever so slightly better than Amrothian pikemen, because that's the general premise of all fiefdom units, or any AOR unit, is it should be a better version of something else in your roster. But it is harder to come by. And Amphalas pikemen should fulfill that role. They should be the better one.
We've destroyed them!
Look how many more troops they have, though. Fortunately, that they didn't siege us again, so we can at least get Adriel out of there. Fanwalond was such a useful town if we could actually hold it, though. Look at that, 1,401. Oh, and then Khan's army comes through and takes Lynn here, right back from us. Fan-bloody-tastic.
My lord, we're besieged.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. You're never going to get that, Guild Mithras. There's a large army in Tharagrondos.
Approaching.
And there's nothing in Aniond.
Assail the enemies of Gondor!
Oh, we're ambushed. I mean, not that they're going to do anything. Well, what the hell, an hour-long episode then. So we'll fight the ambush off.
For the White City!
That's really annoying. If we'd moved the spy in, we could have attacked them, pulled the garrison out of the city, and won it without a proper fight. That's disappointing. The Ardenaim are able to muster so many forces. Our cavalry just needs... Oh, wrong button. To be so on point. Right, they are Gondor cavalry militia, though. All 4 of our cavalry units here today outclass them. And not only that, but our general's unit, our Tirathayar Knights, if memory serves, are skilled against mounts. They're an anti-cavalry cavalry unit. And so with that in mind, let's not use them against the infantry. Our own infantry just sort of turn on the spot.
Dol Amroth!
Are they going for them? They'd be stupid to go for them. Right, the squires hit them in the side. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely to see that, isn't it? That's absolutely lovely. They're from Ras Morthil. And then the Tirathayar Knights charge in and do very little in their charge. Alright, run you out. Run you out. Let's actually charge you in. Let's get you involved.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Gondor Cavalry Militia. Right, turn on the Cavalry Militia. You turn on them. You go and get involved. Tirathayar Knights are also armour piercing, by the way.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Gondor Militia, there were 90. Charged in the back. It drops to 50. They're wavering. They're broken. They're running. It's over. As you would hope. Are they actually going to run away? Are you actually going to run away? You're going to waste my time. 2% we lost. That was a good victory. A damned good victory. I think they are going to run away, aren't they? Yeah, I'll let them go. We'll chase them to the boundary and we'll end it there.
This is a clear victory.
7 men we lost. 239 dead. If we can replicate that result throughout our conquest here, we will smash the Ardenaim back to the depths of the bloody ocean from whence they came. Oh, it will feel so good if we can kill the Ardenaim from here. Because if Gondor can send all their troops east, they can do something. They can hit back at Mordor. Their army has the ability. They've got the strength. I believe in them. We just need them to actually do it. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to have ended your story there, Caesar. Right, you keep an eye on Tharagrondos. And you... Well, we can build that bit, it won't matter. They'll absolutely rise up because they'll think they'll have the better of us. And then we'll smash them back to Kingdom Bloody Come. Ah, someone came of age. Welcome, Faldir.
Captain of Gondor.
Oh, Faldir is a much better commander. Dol Amroth up to 3,000. Right, so let's take some of these more expensive units. Get them in that fort. Move into that fort. You are the reinforcements. Because who knows what we're going to do over here. I mean, I have no bloody idea. We can almost retrain, but we can't because we'd have to rebuild basically everything. Do they have an armory? Oh, what's that? We can't use that. 500 more gold coins. Thank you very kindly. They do have an armory. Not that it will matter. We can't hold Fanwalond. It'd be folly to try.
Your will, my lord.
Oh, you've got the 2 best pike units coming. Oh, the pike army is ready.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, whoa. Diplomat. All right, I'm going to move you. Baragon the Gossip. Let's just move our army out.
The blood of Numenor.
Come and stand on this bridge. You're going to attack Cand. We've got no choice. We're going to have to attack Cand.
Orders.
You guys are going to be involved as
By
well.
your command.
We'll control a lot. Right, get our diplomat down over here and give Fanrelon back to Gondor. And it might. It's a bit cheesy, and I don't like to cheese, but every now and then, sometimes you have to allow it. I don't mind cheesing as much. I don't like to cheese, but I don't like to outright cheat, although moving a diplomat, many would say, is cheesy.
Good to see you, my friend.
But I'm going to give you Tharagrondos, and with the ridiculous amount of wealth you've got, you've only got 4 regions that you could offer up. No, hang on. I've only got 4 regions I could offer up. Yes, of course. Sorry, yeah. I'll give you Fanreland. I wonder if there's something of yours I would want. No. Just give me a load of money. Just give me, I don't know. Have you got 10,000 available? I can throw in map information. Oh, Gondor, you wealthy bastards! Right, let's get Gondor to bankroll us, and at least that gave them some troops. Yeah. Yes, Gondor, yes! Oh, thank you for the money. It's much appreciated. We've got more troops coming through. We've got a sort of good army. We're starting to filter in elites of our own now. We should be able to win at Anulon. I don't know if we'll win at Tharagrondos, though. Look at that. They've got... Tharagrondos has been held for so long, it's actually now helping them. It's 79% Kingsmen culture. Anulon is only 9. So Anulon is no use to them, but Tharagrondos is heavy in use. Where's our ship? Right, let's get you back. And let's kill that Candish navy as well. We're done. But anyway, for now, I'm going to end it there after toggling Fog of War, because many of you complained I didn't show you the rest of the world. So, in the north, Dale are pushing on Rune. Dorwinian are helping. There's a bit of a glimmer of hope that Mordor might get attacked in the back, but we're talking a long old way away. Isengard actually aren't very strong. I'm not surprised they're not fighting Gondor or Mordor. And they're throwing everything in Endwythe, who are currently holding them off. We're obviously besieging Anulon, and there's Tharagrondos. There's Umbar in Halthanur, where they have a full banner army. That's costing them a lot of money. And in Ardamir, where Harad are standing right outside. But they're allied to Harad. Harad are a mighty military powerhouse, as you can see. Hordes of Haradrim armies waiting to burst through the lines of Can's paper-thin border. We can take Tirathoros without incurring their ire, but that is it. Can's entire military might is being funneled through this one province from over here. Can aren't actually all that good, to be honest. That's why we're not being overwhelmed by them. Gondor are holding Brethil there. They're going to have to fight at Fanrelon, which they're probably going to lose. We can nip Pelagia back. If we can just push back up to here. I don't think Mordor is as strong. Mordor is strong, but we can... I have hope. I have faith. In the north, the elves, Círdan himself, down in Dol Amroth. Does that mean you're at war with Enedwythe? Let's have a look. Enedwythe, you're at war with the High Elves, yeah? You're at war with everyone. So Enedwythe are going to die. Bree, you're at war with Dunland, though, because then at least that'll turn the attention. Bree are at war with Dunland, Enedwythe, Goblins, and Angmar. So Bree are at war with everyone around them. Oh, Angmar are doing quite well, actually, for 85 turns in. Gundabad haven't really done anything. Dol Guldur kept being besieged, didn't it? But it hasn't fallen. But the Anduin are doing very well. And the elves have got Rui. Khazad-dûm only has Khazad-dûm. Moria aren't really doing all that well. Rohan's old lands still haven't been mopped up by anybody. Mordor and Isengard now border one another. Isengard taking the Hornburg. So our only real glimmer of hope is that the combined arms of Dale and Dorwinian can smash Rune, which would weaken Mordor's eastern border and turn them on them. Dale, Dorwinian, let's have a little look at you. Let's go Mordor, then in from Mordor into Rune. Rune, you're at war with all 3 of them. Dorwinian, you're allied to Dale and the Woodland Realm are fantastic. But you're also at war with Dol Guldur, who border you up in the north. So elsewhere, it's kind of like if we can hold on, it seems the good nations are winning. Other than Rohan, who have died, Dol Guldur are surrounded by more enemies than they can really handle, and they might lose out, but Fenholm has fallen, I've just noticed. Dorwinian and Dale, though, are smashing Rune. They're not putting their full might into it, though, that's annoying. They're not actually attacking them as we speak. But if they can kill them off, then Mordor will have to start ferrying troops to its east, which just gives us a bit of a help. At the moment, Mordor doesn't have as many armies as you think. Aside from the forces that are here defending their holding in Gondor, they don't have anything really here. There's a few forces around the Cirith Ungol in this area where they're training them from. But it's not like Harad, where they've got stacks sitting in backwater villages waiting for you to break through and attack them. Their armies are entirely focusing on taking Gondor. Which is why, with our help, if Gondor can throw everything back into the east...
I will only address
Gondor,
you
don't die to
in
Captain
battle.
Avaloban. If Gondor can just throw everything back east, look at the army in Tarnos. Get it out, get it in there, and they can hold. If we can just get back to the river. Minas Tirith has not been sacked. If we can just reclaim our birthright. The banner of Dol Amroth once flew above the peaks and towers of Minas Tirith when Steward Imrahil stood proud as the temporary steward until the coming of the king. And so it shall be once more. The ship and swan will fly high from the tower of Icthelion, and the true lineage of Gondor will finally come to the fore. But for now, an hour and 5 minutes after we started, that's going to end this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it as much as I am enjoying it. If we lose, we lose, but at least we can say we went out giving it everything we have. I don't know what the future will hold for us here. We've got reinforcements only a few turns away. If we can just defeat that Candish army, but I don't think Adrian has what's needed. The Amphalas pikemen, 5 attack versus the Amrothian 6, and 9 defense versus 8 defense. Oh, they're actually worse. They're actually worse than Amrothian pikemen. And they cost more to recruit, bizarrely. So they did well, but just purely by positioning, I suppose. Can does not have as much of a threat against us as they might think, and courtesy of Gondor's 10,000 gold coins, which we shall definitely continue to do. I think I'd like to hold Tharo Grondos, because Gondor won't be able to stop any rebellions, but I might sell Annulon back to them as well, because I think 10,000 gold coins as a one-off is more useful to me than Backwater Province. Although it has 9,000 people, so it might be a good one for money making. We might hold those two just for ourselves, actually. But anyway, that's going to end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. And until we speak again, Navar Naden Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.